I'm here. This is going to look like a part of play right there. At this point, it's actually really hard to push against. And you can see XOXO just maintaining the order right here, knowing that they cannot push further because of this. Look at what happens when he tries to force it. They're taking up so much space right here. XOXO just pushing them back in. And now, with one less Vanguard to work with, how are they going to be able to last even longer? Sunjaku coming with the uppercut to the wreck! The low kick and makes slide the second action while into the gold screen after, and the range of Ultron just to push them even back further. Punch! They are fighting outside of Incipience spawn point.
What is the immense pressure that XOXO is adding to the table here for Incipience? There was that 1v1 situation when Sungjaku and Gaku locked eyes, but so far in the middle of this fray, Incipience still got to get a foothold on this map. Doxland has already went through the Bucky, so he can keep on trying to push for this point. Sungjaku, be very careful. Darkchild is almost there. The movement in and out for him to be able to deny the Eye of Agamotto. Sungjaku has to be, oh my god, on a tear at this moment, Mel.
My god, this is how Sunjaku is making a statement saying, hey, I know you love magic, but I am the one who made magic meta to begin with in Asia. So right now, and you pointed out best, even dodging the Eye of Agamotto, that was definitely a highlights play right there. But right now, Dodge, it seems like it's going to be a 2-2-2 composition here against a 2-1-3. So I'm not sure if it's going to work out in favor of Incipience or not. But XOXO, they're going to have to deal with all of this support ultimately. Use Gaku, Darkchild, trying to wreak havoc on the line, but there is the fate of both World 2 at least sustained.
Oh, 1v1 Darkchild here as we called it, but now it is actually Sungjaku to take out Gaku because his Darkchild lasted a little longer. Overtime is still ensuing here. Xenofly gets off the point and unable to actually get a teleport going.
My god, 0 to 100%. Flawless victory for
them at spawn. They cannot go out every time. The only chance they were able to do that was when Cloak and Dagger tried to go for the Eternal Bond to touch point, but it was a little too late for that. So just beating them to the punch. Incipience now considering going with the Jeff.
They can, but I'm not sure if that's going to matter a lot here because Nacho is a Vanguard player. So I'm not sure if they're going to just depend on one Vanguard at this point. Probably can. I'm not really sure, but I think they might have the idea of using Portal, then using Venom in the second round after, like, in case Doxland goes down. But let's see if the Jeff is going to be a factor that helps Incipience to move forward. Or Nacho, I think it's just for the speed boost. Then they're just gonna swap, I think.
Look at this. Seitha once again gathering information.
Oh
my god, they're gonna actually go for it! Portal, my goodness! Oh, the chaos, the havoc. And now they're gonna try to rush towards point.
Yeah, this is like the multiverse of madness. Oh wait, which portal do I go through?
Which one's mine? I don't know. But it seems like Alone Fills is able to actually set up angles here before anyone else was able to touch points. So good job on XOXO to kind of adjust towards Incipience, trying to go for that offensive portal. Nacho, not the Vanguard, but the healer here. So let's see how well he's going to be on this Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff is definitely doing a good job right here, just hitting the teammates, but Ultron on Dark Beauty right here. Rage of Ultron will be employed, dealing damage onto the opponents of Incipience on the battleground. The Maelstrom! Madness is going to take out.
This is right!
But fortunately, the BRB is taken back into action instead of using 3 check marks. Oh, no one has caught! That's an empty Eye of Agamotto right there.
No, it's so unfortunate. Once again, the Eye of Agamotto being used and Sungjaku swooping in, taking his pound of flesh and punishing him accordingly. And just like that, XOXO has taken point. Gaku now feels the wrath of Ace, and they continue just marching them down here and sending them back to spawn.
Sungjaku making a statement right there as his magic god continues to wreak havoc on the battleground. Darkchild gonna be employed right now, right here. Gaku has no Darkchild available, and they have to survive this no matter what. Static seduction, not gonna find anyone just yet, but Sungjaku with the uppercut, with the right clicks, Gaku's gonna go down.
Oh my god. to deny the it's Chef Sung Woo just denying everything. Rage of Voltron just to keep everyone alive and add more pressure to the table. Sung Woo 1v1ing. He says no. He heads back to the spawn, and they're right here. Now,
Insane. They're fighting at the spawn of Incipience for a second time. It says a lot, but Sanjak Wu finally gonna grab her choke slam by Fly, but it doesn't really matter because right now they have the confidence to play and they're gonna hold on to the line as much as possible right here. And right now, the Fate of Wolf will to just sustain everyone, and Avagamoto! Okay, 2-4-1, actually make that 3-4-0. That's the on the side of XOXO. It's a team wipe right here, Poch.
the way that they were able to use the Karmic Revival and force out Wayland to go for the Eternal Bond just to try and attempt a touch point once again, but couldn't. I was a little short, and now they continue to just pressure on point. Oh, Age of Ultron, and now Yamamoto, unfortunately unable to get anything. Gaku now 1v1ing, able to get on your left, and we get a bit of a swallow onto Naichu, and now Sungjak Woo.
He's contesting. Gaku is trying to cheese. Is he trying to cheese? He's trying to get the point. He's trying to get the point.
Oh, but the 1v1 is gonna happen now.
My God, Gaku has to leave the area as soon as possible, but he's getting chased. Look at him, the confidence to not drop onto the other side here. Alone feels taking out the rocket. It's gonna be 100%. Is it gonna be a flawless victory once again, Podge? Because it's overtime, almost gone right now.
Oh, Meteor M just to be able to kind of just counter the dive.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with
Who just rotating his cast to carry.
power is stronger than what the Rex. The shields just wrecks the Vanguard, and in this case, wrecks Gaku's magic as well. So right now, in record time as well, they're about to knock onto that first checkpoint. And even look at Ace just being a menace at the back line as a Vanguard, but no! Fly is gonna go off. Alone Fields does have the pulse cannon to work with, but it doesn't even need it to clear the shot.
Yo, they're sending them back one by one. Not an entire team wipe, but slowly. So now they are staggered like crazy. They've already unlocked the first checkpoint. Incipience has to change things up. Gaku immediately going to that Star-Lord already. Naichu on the displacement Angela. So Angela on both sides here for defense.
That's true. Angela right here. Not sure if that's going to work out too well because they did switch it out during the first part of the defense and they don't even use it in the second part. So maybe Incipience has an idea on how to utilize Angela in this part of the map. But, my God, the strategist having a good time right now. Just different Ilins after Ilins. And the Angela as well, the Twin Axe. Using it. Yoram. Oh, it's gonna connect. My God.
Yeah, while in the invisible boundary, Seiza doing the God's work, able to actually clear another path past this turn. And what a cleanup on the side of XOXO. And wow, Gaku tried hiding away. Ace is like, no way. Yeah, I see you, good sir. Checkmate. You're out of here.
He's finally gonna go with the Star-Lord though. So, but this range is so close towards. It is. And with 4 minutes left, I'm not really sure if that's gonna be enough.
Yeah, and the Groot just setting up shop here. Oh, Angela just diving on in here. Twin axes. Trying to just wreck as much damage as possible. Thunder trying to take out the pesky Iron Man in the sky is successful with that. They don't have a Warlock to resurrect here, but what they do have now is a lot of time for them to come back into this as Gaku tries to get the Elim onto Ace.
That's true.
He actually staggers him, yeah.
Yeah, he did. Look at the Magneto. He's just like, okay, I'm just gonna run back to this. And he's not even gonna go back down just yet. They're just toying with him like, okay, let's just buy a bit more time before we remove him, just so that they cannot regroup as fast.
True. So now it just seems like they gotta march on down here with just the Groot. As that happens though, Naichu in the air gets taken out by on your left. So good KO on your left side. He's really far behind, being uncontested. Snowflake is on that Iron Man. They need to contest that Unibeam that has taken out so much at the start of this round.
Yeah, that would be really good, guys. Doing a lot of damage. But Pulse Cannon with the Strangling Crescent.
Ready to put on a show.
Incipience, the beam is gonna try and do more damage, but the Fate of Voltron is gonna sustain the rest of the Incipience member. But damage has been done. Dodge for the 6, and with Sungjak Woo, taking out Gaku and alone feels as well, taking out 2 of Incipience. They're just one step away from pushing and winning.
Spider-Man, we saw a little bit of variety.
They were